My name is Robert Wilson. My friends call me Rob. I am the chairman of Minett Prime Square, an advisory group focused on the hospitality business. My background has been in this most of my working life across Asia. I have had experience working in Hong Kong, Japan, and the UK as well as Australia, both with hotel operators and on the investing side, which was my last direct corporate role with Morgan Stanley. Our firm is based in Melbourne, Australia, with also a presence in Sydney. We work with a wide range of developers, primarily in the hospitality space, assisting them materialise their developments. We also get involved with transaction support and in assistance with financing. The industry obviously this year is going through a very challenging time as a result of the pandemic, but we think that it's one of the industries that will bounce back very quickly once the issues of the pandemic start to diminish in the year ahead. So we're looking forward to a very bright 2021. Well, what we are finding in an area where we are very interested is the extension of the hospitality industry. The hospitality business is generally hotels, resorts, and service departments, of which we work in a lot. But we are seeing now a trend which has got a new catchword called the hotelisation of real estate, and seeing that in other asset classes, particularly residential and commercial, that there is a need to introduce or to enhance their value proposition by adding certain hospitality services and attributes. So we are finding that the skill set required to take care of guests in a hotel can easily be transferred to providing support and sense of community in a residential development, and likewise the same for the tenants in the commercial business. So by providing certain hospitality services, whether it be valet, reception, event management, meeting organisation, it can add value to these other asset classes as well as from hotels. And that's an area where we see a lot of potential and we see quite a lot of movement. It's also a blurring of the lines between co-working, co-living, hospitality, commercial. I think it's a great opportunity to take advantage of this and to add value across each of these asset classes. A lot of our work is with developers who are focused or have an interest in the hospitality sector, and that's often through a mixed-use development, not only pure hotel. So developers, absolutely. Investors, whether it be institutional in terms of core investments or from a private equity point of view, who are quite major players, that's another area. There are also other service providers such as architects, legal firms, financial support that support the hospitality investment world. So they're all of great interest to us. So whether it be in the investing side, as I said, or those that support the business, yes, I'm interested in all those areas because we interact with them on a regular basis. Unlike some hospitality professionals, I did not grow up dreaming about running a hotel or come from a family that was interested in that space. I actually started off with quite a different career path in mind. I was interested in journalism, that had been in my family. But through circumstances, I found in my mid to late 20s, almost by accident, I fell into the hospitality business and I fell in love with it at the same time and have stayed with it ever since. So I joined what is now IHG. It was known as Holiday Inn in those days. I spent a long time with that group. I was able to move around. I spent time in Hong Kong and Japan with the group, and during that it was a regional role, so covered a lot of Asia. I then moved from there to the Marriott organisation, where I spent another 4 years in a business development role on a pan-Asian basis, and then moved to the other side of the table and joined Morgan Stanley from an investing and asset management aspect, which was a wonderful experience. It sort of really completed the circle, if you like, of both the operations and the asset management aspect. In 2010, I moved to establish my own business, which I'm still involved with, Minett Prime Square. So it's been a fairly long journey, been a very interesting one and a rewarding one in the hospitality business. Well, I'm a fairly simple sort of guy in that sense. I'm very much a family man. I enjoy being with my family and anything to do with them. I enjoy interacting with friends. I have a hobby that is quite unrelated to the hospitality business, and that's involves old cars, which I enjoy meeting people with a similar pursuit because they generally have nothing to do in common in terms of their professional lives. So yes, look, it's I guess family, friends, classic cars, well-being. I try to take care of myself, just have a balanced life, enjoy the people that I work with and enjoy the people I work for. Well, I mentioned the cars. I've never worked in the automotive area professionally, but I've always had an interest in it. My non-human love is a 1965 Chevrolet Corvette, which I enjoy driving and working on, and I'm hopeful I can have a collection of more than one, but no, that's sort of the hobby there. In terms of sport, I was until reasonably recent quite keen on skiing. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a nasty accident there, which sort of brought that to an end. Just a sort of general well-being, and yeah, as I said, a fairly straightforward, sort of simple guy like that, but I feel fairly blessed with the life that I lead and the people that I lead it with.